a victim known as Goku. Goku's still better than
I found this once ago where it's like that 5.5D stuff. It's not there. Yeah, that was not there
in OPM.
Yeah, it's still at best like universal, like high uni.
Yo, hold on, Kat. I'm gonna promote your stream real quick. Let me just do that. My shit is lagging, bro. Oh my god. There we go.
You know, let me change the thumbnail. Damn.
Yeah, dang. Oh, you find the clip I'm trying to look for.
Yeah, for some reason, it's not letting me change the thumbnail. It's probably gonna let me do it after the stream. The fuck?
I disconnected, but I'm back. Yeah, I promoted the stream.
What the fuck?
Also, why are you also I don't think you should go live yet.
I already did.
Yeah, but we're still like preparing. Okay. Alright, I guess we can just do the intro. Alright, Kat, you wanna start it?
Nah.
Alright. Hey guys, what's up? It is I, Tom's Mobius Files, your average Sonic lore guy. Today I've decided to bring two very special people on this live stream to debunk this very bullshit video. My lovable boyfriend, Kat, say what's up.
Hi.
And this crackhead known as Plasmic, say what's up, bro.
I am not a crackhead, also Pringles.
W snack. Yo, low-key Pringles, solo Doritos, hot take. But yeah, back on topic.
Both of them are Hot Cheeto victims.
For real. Okay. Honestly, Hot Cheetos and Pringles, they're relative. They're like Goku and Vegeta. I can't pick. But yeah, today we're going to be debunking this video titled Shadow Won't Win Against Infinite. So, the Infinite fanboys are back at it again. They still believe that their fraudulent jackal is somehow relevant in Sonic power scaling. Kat, Plasmic, what's your thoughts on this, that the Infinite fanboys are just refusing to back down?
They're taking the statement way too blatantly.
Yeah, so we're going to be debunking this guy's entire video and explaining to you guys why Shadow the Hedgehog solos Infinite. So I'm gonna have the video pulled up on my Nintendo Switch because obviously I need to hear the audio since I couldn't hear it from Cat's stream, but I will just pull it up right now. Shadow won't win against.
Oh my god, just hearing all those clickety clicks.
I'm sorry, bro. My Switch, it's not it, bro. My Nintendo Switch is not it, bro.
But Switch fell off.
Against Infinite. Alright. Search. Why wouldn't it search it? What the hell? Bro, what is wrong with my Switch, bro? Oh my god, bro. My Switch is so ass. Bro, my
Switch is already getting cooked.
Bro, my Switch is dog shit. Oh my god, bro. Shadow versus Infinite. Damn. Okay, nigga. Alright, I'm just seeing a bunch of fan. What the fuck? Why can't I find this stupid ass video? Okay.
Pull up his username.
Oh, okay. Why didn't I think of doing that?
Just pull up the channel name.
Alright, let me... UZX I'm sorry this is taking so long. Like, I
What's
fucking
typing
hate...
a whole essay?
No, it's just not my fucking Switch is autistic. Oh my god, bro. This day has just not been it for me. First, my family decides to be fucking annoying as shit. Alright, I got it pulled up. This guy's not worthy of that Yuma profile pic. Oh my god, this retarded ass ad, bro. Oh my god.
Shout out.
Alright, I got it pulled up. Alright, Kat, you ready?
Yeah, just let me know when.
Let's get this mom over with.
Alright, let's go.
Shout out to Hedgehog won't win against Ifrit. At least not so easily. What is up, guys? UZXCrimsonAvenger here, about to another video, and this time around is actually my very first Sonic related video on the channel. Not really thought that would happen. And I know I pretty much start off with some bold words, but hear me out, because I know for a fact that some people may believe that, like, oh, a Shadow will be able to defeat Infinite with his Doom powers, but I don't really think so. So in this video, I'm going to go over why I believe why Shadow won't be able to defeat Infinite so easily. So without further ado, let's get into it. Also, I feel like I don't really need to say this, but I feel like I have to just to save my butt later. So when I say won't win, it doesn't necessarily mean the same thing as can't win. So don't think I'm out here saying that Shadow outright loses to Infinite despite the power.
Okay, so he's saying won't win. It doesn't mean they can't win. That's a contradiction, because if you're saying that a character won't win against another character, that's it literally implying that they cannot win. That implies that the other character they're fighting is superior to them. So by saying that,
of each other.
yeah, so he literally just conceded the point of his video, like not even a minute into it. We're only 48 seconds, and he already conceded that Shadow would beat Infinite. But let's just
diabolical.
Yeah, let's just continue with the video though.
He's been given to. It just won't be an easy time. So, if you've been living under a rock, the story of Shadow Generations takes place simultaneously as Sonic Generations, and not after Frontiers. So, for those who just coming fresh from playing Sonic Frontiers into Shadow Generations, know for the fact that this is not true. But we're here for the whole Infinite stuff. So, let me just outright say that, narratively speaking, an Infinite boss can't really happen because it would cause a paradox to the narrative of forces, in which Infinite would know how to deal with Shadow, thus alternate events that may happen in forces, if not ever so slightly. Okay, I'm getting a little ahead of myself because I don't want to spend too much on this video just talk about paradoxes, but that's a whole nother topic on its own. So we'll go ahead and move forward and just talk about Infinite and Defense Ruby itself are victims for bad riding. I bring this up because under the right person, Infinite and Defense Ruby will simply be more unstoppable and more dangerous. And as far as the Defense Ruby goes, for those of you who have forgotten, with the power of the Defense Ruby, it grants Infinite the ability to bend and manipulate reality to his will. And it's something like that in the Sonic world. It's a very powerful ability.
Yo, Cat, pause it.
So whenever Infinite warps things,
okay, warping reality in the Sonic world, it's totally not like Shadow can casually do that with Chaos Control. It's totally not like half of Shadow's attacks revolve around him warping space-time, which is still reality warping. No. Totally not. It's totally only Infinite who has the power, nobody else.
The Chaos Control has done this since, like, Sonic Adventure 1 is not Sonic Adventure 2-ish? Good lead around there.
People saying Sonic CD could fucking warp reality. Literally, Sonic can warp time via time travel, bro. People saying Sonic CD have had this power, bro. What is this bozo on about? Ain't no way. Ain't no way he's out here acting like this is some overpowered ability. Buddy, literally everybody in Sonic has this power, bro. Oh my god, bro.
That boy be tripping.
Boy. Alright, Kat, continue on with the video.
Reality, it does become real, as shown when he brought upon the sun that would have wiped out the entire cast, Shadow included, if not for the OC having a prototype of...
Hold on, pause it. There's no way this guy just said the sun would have wiped out everybody there, including Shadow. I'm like,
breathe in space.
Yeah, he can breathe in space. Not to mention, he would be able to survive the planet's explosion. Also, are we going to forget that Shadow can casually deflect energy blasts? What's stopping this man from just jumping up, using chaos control, barraging the sun, and then just deflecting it back at Infinite? What's stopping this man from just doing that? Better yet, what's stopping Shadow from countering it with a chaos blast? What's stopping him? What is possibly
be needed?
The only reason they had the OC do it was to give the Avatar his daily screen time. And because Forces is just horribly written. If they took in all characters, Shadow on his own could have ended Forces fairly easily. He has the hack stats and abilities necessary to do so.
I mean, Forces alone already has territorial reign because literally the episode Shadow, it's literally an afterthought because the whole entire main game of Forces is convinced that Infinite is a robot and does not know Shadow. Like, they literally do not have any interaction. It's just like, meh.
Like, yet in episode Shadow, it's like, bro, can Forces not contradict themselves for like 5 minutes? And also, if Infinite was so powerful, he would have been able to take down Base Sonic in the fucking rookie here. So yeah, let's just keep going with this video. Like, this video is already dog shit.
Sonic Forces, Eggman went ahead and made prototypes of the official Phantom Ruby, right? Eggman ended up keeping the original in his possession just because, and let's just say that the one that Infinite had in his disposal was the final prototype. Well, in this case, the official final prototype. And the one that the custom character, or I call him the OC, as the OC has, they had one of the prototypes that Eggman and Infinite failed to destroy. In this possession, the OC is able to kind of nullify the effects of the Phantom Ruby, if not counter it altogether. But in this boss fight, let's just say that Shadow won't really have this luxury, and he has to face the power of Phantom Ruby head on, along with Infinite himself. So speaking of Shadow at this point, also reminder, Shadow was once caught in Infinite's virtual reality, and it took him a while getting out. You know, just to throw out a little.
Hold on, pause it. Took a while for him to get out. Yo, Plasmic, you want to address this point?
Honestly, be worried because Shadow is at relative speed with Sonic, and Sonic was able to get out of null space within seconds.
Yeah, exactly. Like Sonic in a fucking OC. If a Sonic in a fucking OC can get out of null space, which is like Infinite's strongest technique, they can also break through Infinite's illusions. That's why they didn't work on Sonic during the final battle. And if Sonic can do it, so can Shadow. Shadow has been stated multiple times, feats included, to be at least equal to, if not maybe even stronger than Sonic. So anything Sonic can do, Shadow can do, if not better.
Literally.
Yeah, not to mention in Shadow Generations, actually, hold on, go to the, I think I sent you the scan, I think Plasmic sent the scans in your server, go to your server, real quick, alright, yes, yeah, click on the scans. Literally, it has been stated multiple times by the official Sonic the YouTube channel that this is the strongest Shadow has ever been. Meaning, this version of Shadow is stronger than a current version of Shadow, who is equal to a current Sonic. And this is just referring to Shadow in his base form without his wing power, because his wing power actually operates as some kind of super form. It has a similar power level to that of a super form. They both cost rings, and they both make you invulnerable. So, via that, we can just deduce via Occam's razor that Shadow with his Doom Wings would be at least equal to a post-Frontier Supersonic. And if he's equal to a post-Frontier Supersonic, then he's going to smack the shit out of Infinite. Not to mention Shadow's just wide array of Doom abilities that he could just use to just outmaneuver Infinite. Let's also just forget Chaos Control, which, by the way, Infinite has no counter to, nor is it confirmed that he has a counter to it. Tell me this guy hasn't played Sonic without telling me he hasn't played Sonic. Anyway, Kat, let's get back to the video.
Alright.
So I kind of already spoke on why I think an infinite boss can't really happen due to the fact of paradox stuff. But what if an infinite boss were to exist in Shadow Generations? According to Gerald, he speculated that Shadow briefly traveled into places in the future, hence why there are levels of Sunset Heights and Chaos Island due to Tybee the shenanigans. Well, instead of a rival boss like some people would like to see, this will be a secret boss in which the player will not win easily even with the Doom powers. Simply put, it'll be a legit fun challenge. Okay, so this is kind of like some what if territory in a way, so bear with me on this one, because it might seem a little out of left field, but trust me, I believe I could convince some people the way how this hypothetical secret boss can go. So,
Yo, pause it. This man's source is just trust me, bro. Ain't no way. This man his whole source is trust me, bro. He hasn't provided one scan proving how Infinite would win. While we straight up used 2 scans that one-shotted his whole argument.
Yeah,
Embarrassing at this point.
Yeah, this dude, he's
but the moment when it wasn't even a minute and his whole entire argument was completely obliterated.
Not to mention, he said that this would be a hard boss. He said this wouldn't be possible because paradoxes. Buddy, if Shadow can interact with future levels, then you could bet your ass he can fight future bosses. That's just easy to deduce via Occam's razor. Like he's also able to interact with the enemies of said levels. So if he can interact with them, what's stopping him from interacting with the bosses? Like,
I'll give him. I think he's playing more like certain characters. Like, let's say Forces Sonic saw Generation Shadow. That would not make sense.
I mean, it wouldn't make sense, but it could happen. It could still happen. It doesn't have to make sense for it to happen. Like, what?
And time travel is just, it's weird in every franchise, including Sonic.
Yeah, exactly.
Trying to make sense of it is like trying to make sense of just time travel itself.
Like, it's the same. It's not even just that. There's also other properties in Sonic that don't make sense. For example, Shadow getting infected by the metal virus. That made no fucking sense. But what we can do is we can assess what is happening in the story. We can determine what could possibly make sense. And if we can determine that Shadow can interact with events of the future games, then he can sure as hell interact with the future bosses. Also, if this guy decides to respond, I know one point he's going to bring up is, if Shadow's equal to Sonic, why does Sonic beat him? Motherfucker, Shadow was off guard. He tried throwing a Doom Spear, and it didn't work for some reason.
No, it's not that Doom Spear didn't work. Shadow chose to not use it.
Oh, so he just let himself lose.
Yeah, he was all holding back. He said himself to Rouge that I'll either fight Sonic on equal battleground or not at all, implying that he was stronger, so he was holding back.
Yeah, so like, it's the fact that Shadow has to manually lower his power level to where he's on par with Sonic. At any point, if Shadow wanted to, he could clip Sonic like that, but he chooses not to. So like, to any of those Sonic fans who still believe that Sonic is stronger than Shadow, Shadow Generations just pretty much debunked that and just declared that, yeah, Shadow could easily beat Sonic anytime he wants. He's just choosing not to. But anyway, back on with the video.
This hypothetical secret boss to even work, events of episode Shadow from Sonic Forces will have to be tweaked a bit to work. So the event will happen as such. It will start as soon as Infinite traps Shadow within his virtual reality. Then Shadow from Generations would appear through the time portal, through a time portal, to which will surprise Infinite. He will then commend Shadow for his efforts of escaping the warp reality. Shadow, however, won't even know what Infinite's talking about and demands who he is, to which Infinite will slightly be surprised once more. He chuckles and then responds,
I am Infinite. You say you do not know me, and I remember you very well.
Wait, Kat, what were you going to say?
It's a whole entire what-if scenario.
This is the part I was talking about earlier, where the decision makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
This dialogue doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, I know. It's just that the guy making this video is just a little bit unique in his own way.
God damn.
Anyway.
It's around this time that the actual battle will start. I won't go into full details for how the fight will play out since it will be from the player's imagination. Throughout the battle, you will hear some familiar dialogue from episode Shadow as Infinite taunts Shadow and displays the power of Phantom Ruby.
I've only become what I am because of you. Yet you don't remember. But I suppose that's the way it goes. It simply means that the old me was too weak, too pathetic to remember.
This is why Infinite's a bum-ass motherfucker, by the way. Yo, Cat, pause it. This is why Infinite's just a bum. Like, this man's still crying, still salty because Shadow beat his ass. And now he's up against a way more powerful version of Shadow. What do you think is going to happen to him? Like, Cat Plasmic, what do you think's going to happen to Infinite?
Shadows barely have to lift a finger to win.
Shadow will just give bro more PTSD.
You gonna smack off that mask and be like, "Oh, I remember you now," and just slant, like, you know when Reverse Flash dragged Goku Black through the concrete on Death Battle? That's what Shadow's gonna do to Infinite.
Absolutely diabolical.
It'd be peak cinema, though. Come on, you both can't lie. Y'all would watch that.
Real.
Yeah.
On God, bro, that shit would be funny. Like, the fact that this guy thinks that in lore, Infinite stands even the slightest chance is funny. Like, oh my God. You want to continue the video?
Yep.
And
Alright, play it.
now you've become nothing more than an insect, waiting to be crushed underfoot. Thanks to this limitless power I've obtained, I become unstoppable. Take this.
The battle will end with Shadow seemingly defeating Infinite, but due to the power of Phantom Ruby, Infinite will get the upper hand and will defeat Shadow by attempting to send him to null space, only for a time portal to save Shadow in the nick of time.
Hold on, pause it. Hold on. He actually brought up the null space point. Alright, class, we're gonna have a little lesson here. Yo, class. Hold on.
She's just sad.
It's there even. We've already explained on how. No, we've already explained on how Shadow's equal to Sonic in speed. So, Generation Shadow plus the Doom powers is far stronger than the base Shadow Forces, but we get out of no space easily.
It's like, hey, class, what did Sonic do in Forces? He broke through null space. Does anybody know how strong Shadow is by the time of Generations? You, Plasmic, I see you raising your hand. How strong is Shadow by Shadow Generations?
Clearly stronger than how he was during. Clearly stronger than how he is during Forces.
And is Sonic and Shadow equal during Forces?
Yes.
Okay, so that would mean that this version of Shadow in Shadow Generations is both stronger and faster than the Sonic who managed to effortlessly break out of null space with the help of somebody's DeviantArt OC. So if Sonic can do it, then sure can Shadow, class. So clearly this guy here who made this video is a retard. Everybody laugh at him. Bro, this is just sad.
Diabolical.
Whoever this guy is, fucking Crimson Avenger, please never make a Sonic video again. You know nothing about the lore. This is hilarious.
You make a Sonic video again and make sure it's right.
I don't think they can. I think they're just too, like, I don't know, special to know how to make an accurate Sonic video. Anyway, let's continue.
Expecting to have this video pretty long because this wasn't really supposed to be a power scaling video. I will leave that for someone who takes interest in the topic of this video and decides to turn into a power scaling type of video. That way they can see for themselves if Shadow from Generations will actually be able to defeat Infinite, even with the Doom powers. So what do you guys think? Do you agree that Shadow from Generations will have a challenging time against Infinite? Or do you think that he will watch Infinite even with the Doom powers?
Pause it. So this guy admits he's not even taking scaling into account, so this video is just automatically inaccurate just based off that.
But then, as he put it, it's kind of like a what-if boss.
Yeah, I don't think it can be a what-if boss, because if it was, Shadow would beat him in a singular blow. Infinite wouldn't even have time to get the ruby off before Shadow blitzed him and just gave him a right hook to the chin. Like, bro, Infinite would get fucking crippled. Shadow obviously would wash Infinite with his Doom powers. If a base Sonic, who's weaker than this version of Shadow, can wash Infinite, what the fuck do you think this Shadow is going to do? Like, class, you want to educate Mr. Crimson Avenger here?
Cat can.
Alright, yo, Cat, be our guest. How about you educate Crimson Avenger and teach this class how powerful Shadow truly is?
So as stated before, we already know from this is the strongest Shadow has ever been. We've already said earlier, that would mean he'd be stronger than a current Forces Shadow, who can take on the Titans.
Well, you mean Frontiers?
Yeah,
current Frontiers Sonic. Yeah, current Frontiers Sonic. Okay. You want me to handle the rest?
Yeah. He can handle the Titans pretty fucking easily.
Okay. Yeah. And the Titans are far stronger than Infinite, as Giganto, one of the weaker Titans, managed to one-shot a base Sonic who was stronger than Infinite. And if this version of Shadow is stronger than that version of Sonic, and if he has a form that gives him a similar multiplier to the super form, not to mention at any point he could just take off his inhibitor rings and go full power, like, he would one-shot the Titans. His only challenge being the end boss, and even then, I'm pretty confident that Shadow could take out the end boss if he gets all 7 Chaos Emeralds and goes super, which, keep in mind, if we're putting him in the events of Frontiers, he would be getting all 7 Chaos Emeralds. Not only that, you can also argue he doesn't even need them to go super. Are we just forgetting that the Black Arms, Black Doom specifically, has a natural connection to the Chaos Emeralds? So, the same way Knuckles has the connection to the Master Emerald and can shut off Sonic's super form, we can just use Occam's razor to deduce that if Shadow also has a natural connection to the Chaos Emeralds, just like how Knuckles does, then Shadow can easily use it to make himself go super. So, with that, Shadow will demolish Infinite. He wasn't in the game for a reason. He was simply just not powerful enough to take down this version of Shadow.
It's either that, or they just didn't feel like putting bro in.
Yeah. And I know someone's gonna be like, but these guys are like weak. But wasn't Infinite stated to be Sonic's strongest foe? Man, shut your stupid ass up. That statement is clearly hyperbole.
So even if it was, that wouldn't mean anything currently.
Yeah, also, Plasmic, you want to explain to the viewers here how the Infinite statement is hyperbole?
The most basic and simple part is just his hype comes from the Phantom Ruby itself, where Eggman overhyped the fact of how successful its run was when he used a fake Chaos Zero against Knuckles and Silver. They said that he doesn't bother getting the Master Emerald.
So
that's where it was started, but realistically, Eggman was being hyperbolic, because with that logic in mind, base Sonic would be stronger than his super form, even though Frontiers clearly denies that, when he got absolutely bodied by Giganto to the point where he needed his super form.
Yeah, it just makes no... Not to mention, even if you want to argue that the Phantom Ruby can do that, like this video said, Infinite didn't have the real Ruby. He had a prototype that wasn't nearly as powerful. So that would just be a non sequitur. Infinite doesn't even have...
Yeah. Then base Sonic defeated the Death Egg robot, which was outright stated by Eggman himself to be stronger than Infinite.
And it had the real Ruby, so I mean, take that.
Like, bleh.
Yeah, like take that as you will. Like, and again, if we're assuming that Shadow is stronger than that version of Sonic, then yeah, he's smacking up Infinite. And he's smacking up the modern Death Egg. Matter of fact, he's smacking up, like I said, he's smacking up the end boss. He's smacking up the Titans with relative difficulty. So let's see what else this guy has to say. It's only like a minute left in this video, I think.
Yeah. Let me know down below. This video is made to have me do something for the Fearless Year of Shadow before it ends, and to also start up a conversation towards those who wanted an Infinite boss. Also, it's perfect time of the year for Shadow. It's been great. I got to see Sonic 3, and my God, it was beautiful, man. Like, me and the guys, we got to see some immaculate stuff. We had a good time, and the movie was definitely 10 out of 10. But without further ado, guys, I'll let the video end here. This is UZXCrimsonAvenger, and don't lose your way. Peace.
All right, so what was y'all's thoughts on this horrible take?
Never cook again.
Yes.
I had to use an accent that time because why not?
I don't know who even let bro in the kitchen.
Nah, nobody let bro in the kitchen. Bro forced his way into the kitchen, bro. This shit did not...
No, Logical J let bro in.
Even Jay would do that, honestly.
This video didn't release. It escaped. Bro.
That's crazy.
You know when people say they have a hidden talent? Yeah, this guy has the hidden talent of being retarded. Please keep this talent hidden.
Nah, bro. Why did bro post out, man? That mother needed to stay hidden. Be buried 12 feet under, it says 6 feet.
Bro, 12 feet? Nah, that shit needs to be buried. That shit needs to be buried 18 feet under, bro.
Nah, 30 feet.
30 feet is crazy. Okay, 30 feet is crazy. 30 feet is diabolical.
Real. We gotta make sure that it hurts.
Yeah, so, lesson of the day, folks. Infinite is canonically a Mephiles victim. So, Kat, should we do outros before you end the stream?
Yeah, don't... If this man makes another take again, please let us know.
Yeah, Plasma, what's your outro?
Just stay good, and also check out my channel. I'm going to be posting edits again soon.
Yeah, same thing with mine. Please go check out my channel. I plan on posting a lot of videos covering the lore and overall writing of the Sonic franchise. But, yes, that's it.
Peace.
See ya.